Cabin crew, 5 minutes to landing, please. 5 minutes to landing. Good evening, everybody. How are you all? Thank you so much for joining me. Our last live stream of the year. I know, terrible, isn't it? Welcome, one and all. Anyway, third Tuesday of the month. Time for some more chat, some banter, all under the wonderful control of course, Moderator Mikey. Mikey, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm all right, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Mate. All right. Busy as always. And yeah, just busy as always, but otherwise fine. Looking forward to Christmas.
Yeah.
Bit of a break. Yourself?
Yeah. I mean, the wife's told me I've got to take at least one extra day off other than Christmas Day, so.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
Plenty of live streams to do between now and then, though.
Got to do what you're told, mate. Got to take a break now and again. I've learnt that one for sure. Right, so yeah, here we are. As usual, if you've got any questions or anything like that, do ping them over. Any comments? Say hi to each other as much as you like. That's grand. I like seeing a community here. I know Joe Olmo will be asking, if he hasn't already, what the beer of the night is. And for me, it is Stormtrooper Lightspeed Pilsner. And I've even got a Stormtrooper spacecraft beer glass sent to me by the really, truly wonderful Mikey. Thank you very much, Mikey, for this. I do appreciate it, my friend. It tastes lovely.
Buddy. Is it all right, is it?
It's actually really nice.
Good.
Nice malty edge to it. Cleanness of a sort of Pilsner sort of bites through, but it's got a sort of malty hint behind it, which is very, very tasty, I think.
Good.
So, what? A couple of things. First of all, I don't know if Keith Woodhouse has joined us or is joining us from Tasmania, but he sent me this lovely calendar of Tasmania. I've had the Tasmanian calendar up all year, and he sent me a new one, Wild Tasmania, with the Aurora Australis there. Beautiful, beautiful calendar, and I'll be using that all year to keep track of all my live streams and chats and club nights and all the rest of it. So, Keith, if you're watching, thank you very much. If you're not, I'm going to say it again on Monday anyway. And of course, we've got Nick's Conundrum. And tonight, it's a Christmas double header. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Now, it all starts off with the same clue, which we'll come to in a while. But the rules are, Nick says, if someone guesses one kit, that's fine. But he'll keep going until people have guessed both kits, and then we can open them up. If two people guess the two kits, then he'll send out two mystery boxes. If it's the one person, he'll send out the one mystery box, but it might be just a little bit bigger, I suppose, or a bit more fancy anyway. So that's it. We'll be doing that a bit later on. I'm intrigued by that one as well, as you'll find out why later on. Other than that, yeah, things have been going all right, haven't they? Been okay. And how's your wonderful appeal going from Marvel's Heroes, Mikey?
It is doing very well. Around 1,284 at the minute.
Excellent. So above the original £200 plus the odd 1,000 thrown in on top.
Just a little bit.
Is superb, mate. That's really superb. It's brilliant to see, because it's such a good idea to have the money there for the tools to enable the kits to be built. You know, that's absolutely remarkable. I'm so glad people have got behind it, mate. I mean, there's people that just sent a little bit, there's people sent a reasonably big amount, but everyone can send what they can, and every bit all adds up, and that's the beauty of it. Every little bit's important, every little bit counts, and sort of helps some amazing people. Absolutely amazing people. So really happy with that.
And a lot of the people that donated have been your subscribers as well, which has been really nice.
Well, that's excellent. That's very good and very generous of you all. Thank you so very much for doing that. You know, it's an important charity to me for many reasons, and I think it's run well. It's got exactly the right ideas. It's completely run by volunteers. So, you know, if you donate some money, all of that money is going to go to helping members of the armed forces, former members of the forces, and of course the blue light first responders as well, to deal with mental health situations that have arisen. thanks to their service. And what a great thing to do at Christmas, that every penny of it gets spent in that direction, which is magical.
Well, the option I chose on PayPal is so that PayPal don't take any money out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've spoken to Malcolm, and he said, if I donate the money, let him know exactly how much it is, and he'll ring fence it so that it can't be spent on anything else other than tools.
Fantastic.
Every penny has to go on tools.
Yeah, brilliant. That is so good. Because did he say they spend a phenomenal amount a year, don't they? On tools?
£32,000.
£32,000 a year on tools and glue and sanding sticks and cutting mats and all the things. They get a phenomenal amount of kits sent to them, and that's brilliant. Please don't stop doing that if you're thinking of doing it. For goodness sakes, do keep coming and keep the flying hours going as well to donate to them.
Yeah,
but it is astonishing that with that comes £32,000, and of course all the postage costs of sending these things out.
Yeah, well, they're getting 11 applications for support a week.
Wow.
The minute.
Wow. It's incredible.
All this information can be, if you go onto their website, scroll to the bottom of the website, you can find where all their spending is going.
Brilliant. And that's another thing they're extremely open about, absolutely every penny of it, which is beautiful to see. Cool.
Are you getting teary-eyed?
No, I'm all right, actually, mate.
You sound like you're getting a bit sniffly then.
I actually normally do. I actually normally do. And it's the kind of time of year when you would. Yes, as well. Like November and Christmas, it's when these feelings come out, isn't it? But no, I'm pretty hey, mate, actually.
It must be that bad.
Yeah. Give it a little bit of time and it will settle down in my head exactly how good these people are and what they do, and it will settle off again. But there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with showing emotions. Nothing wrong with talking about emotions, people. Remember that as well. Yeah?
Yeah.
Always feel free to talk to people about things.
Yeah. We've got lots of hellos.
Excellent. Oh, Simon. Oh, mate. 3:30 alarm call. Oh. Well, thank you for turning up at all, Simon. Really, it's very kind of you, mate. Really kind of you. Oh, Black Thursday. Yes, of course. Yes. My goodness. 17th is also the anniversary of the Wright brothers' first flight at Kitty Hawk in 1903.
Yeah. Just so everyone's aware, as I said, we normally say I'm skipping all the hellos and stuff because there's lots.
So feel free to say hi to each other. It's lovely, but if we read them all out, then we'll be doing Nick's Conundrum about 2 minutes past 10.
You were right.
Yeah, Joe. See, told you. Yeah, Stormtrooper Pilsner, mate, sent to me by the good Mikey, and very nice it is too.
Reminds me of my beer.
Yes, indeed. Show us your beer, Mikey. This is a special one.
I have Innocent Gun Scottish red beer stored in Caribbean rum casks.
Oh, that's going to have some lovely, lovely caramelly hints to it. Yum, yum, yum.
Just got to remember which one's the bottle opener, Swiss Army knife. There you go.
Yeah. Have a look.
Joe, I never realised how useful those are until my dad actually got me one.
Yeah.
I use it all the time now.
Absolutely. You're very good health, mate. And to everyone watching, very good health to you all.
Interesting flavour.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Excellent.
And lots of hellos. Oh, Paul's got his daughter watching tonight.
Oh, excellent. I look like Santa. I look like Santa when the beard's grown out a bit, Paul. Then I definitely look very Santa-ish.
That should be your 2024 mission.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about. I haven't done the Mystic Mug video yet, so I'm wondering if that might be a.
Do you want to borrow mine?
Maybe next year. No, when I'm some way into your league, my friend, of astuteness.
This is trimmed and everything. Comes down with that.
Excellent.
Just because it's the way it is, it just goes. When it's straight, it's actually like down to the middle of my chest.
Wow.
Merry Christmas.
But anyway, hello, Grace. Thanks for watching tonight.
Hello, Grace.
Oh, very nice.
Dane's got a bottle of Spitfire.
Oh, excellent, Dane. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah. It's you have to have protein, and you have to have some amounts of fats, maybe not saturated. And it's all about balance. It's all about balance, But oh, cloudy cider. That always sounds dangerous to me. Yes, Ian. Very much fingers crossed. We haven't had any. I'm convinced that Scalemates is based around here, and when we get on to the next Conundrum, it just drains all the energy from the local grid and shuts it down completely. So yeah, fingers crossed again. Thank you, Nugget. Thank you very much, my friend. Good to see you. All right. No problem. No problem at all. Yes, lovely. Please do give it a like button. All helps. Yeah, when I did a thing about Lidl just earlier, well, released it a bit earlier on, went down to our local one. They had all the ethics stuff there, but none of the Revell stuff at all. I don't know if they hadn't stocked it or whether they'd run out or what. I don't know.
Yeah, with ours, they went through the Revell stuff really quick. They've gone through the big ships pretty quick, but I managed to get one of each. And the Airfix kits haven't sold many at all by the look of it.
Yeah. Or they've got massive stocks of them because they print them to order for Lidl and Aldi. Whereas I don't know whether Revell do that, whether it's just from stock directly.
Yeah.
But the Lidl and Aldi ones are done specially, which is why there's no flying hours on the boxes. Yeah.
Cheers, Joe.
Yes, Julian, you're right. It is. Kim Kardashian thought her remodeled back end could melt the internet. Well, I'm afraid Nick's done it already.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, how you doing, fella? Good to see you. He said the other day he lives, I think, in Adelaide or somewhere in South Australia, and he was saying about his modelling room was like this steel thing, and they all get together and build them together, and then they'll go to someone else's house and build them, and they'll have like tinnies and barbecues afterwards. It sounds like a great thing.
Yeah.
But he's got to put a sunshade on one side because it was 30 degrees and it was 9 o'clock in the morning. 40, and you're thinking, yeah, a metal box at 40 degrees.
Yeah.
That's
easy going to be 60, 70 degrees.
Yeah, didn't they do that on Bridge on the River Kwai as a punishment?
Hot boxing.
Yeah. But yeah. So I hope he sorted that out.
My granddad's uncle was actually one of the prisoners on the bridge.
Oh, really?
When they did Return from the River Kwai, where the ship gets sunk, he was on the ship in real life. And he was on one of the soldiers that got rescued.
Wow.
And he got back to Liverpool, and he had no way of getting home, so he nicked a push bike, rode it to St. Helens, and when he left, he was about 19 stone with red hair. When he came home, he was about 8 stone with white hair. So he had to show his mum his ration book to prove who he was.
Wow. That's horrendous, man. The fact he survived that is just astonishing.
Yeah.
That's astonishing. Hey, Nick. How you doing, my friend? Yay.
Nick, message for you from Steph Keatley. Can you get in touch with him either through Discord or Facebook, please, buddy? He'd like to have a chat with you. I won't tell you what about on here, but yeah. Ooh.
Julian's
on the warpath.
Oh dear. Don't upset Julian. Don't upset
He'll inbox every single person until they get them.
Yeah. Good man, Julian.
Yeah. Oh, I just realised I missed one. Oh, actually, I've just missed two. There we go. Hang on.
Chris, thank you so much, mate. Oh, that's really kind of you, dude. Thank you. Really, thank you very, very much. And Julian, mate, thanks a lot. That's really kind. So, that's 15 of you are now members of my channel. And what you get for that is once a week on a Saturday, you get a video from me chatting away about all sorts of things to do with the channel. Mainly about sort of ideas for it and what I'm thinking of doing, what I'm thinking I should do or shouldn't do. Ask a lot of you for your opinions as well about things I've got some ideas for. And it's just like a bit more of an in-depth, more sort of chatty family sort of thing. As a thank you for supporting the channel. So there's 15 of you, thanks to these wonderful people. Chris and Julian, 15 of you are now going to be looking out for that on a Saturday. So brilliant. Thanks very much, guys. That's really, really appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah. Well done, guys. Ooh, it's a good question.
I would have thought both, mate, to be honest. I mean, what's your experience of it?
I think the kit building that's the therapeutic one within itself, especially when you're on your own at home and things like that.
Yeah.
But I think when you're in the group, it's more a mechanism to encourage conversation. And it gets you to integrate with others because veterans have that sort of bond anyway. But even with that bond, it can be quite hard to get some of them to talk. But they'll talk through the modelling, and it'll encourage them to talk more.
Excellent.
That's
what I think. Two-pronged attack on the loneliness and the introspection, but also the pride in creating something good. Yeah, that's really cool. It's a very, very powerful thing. Really powerful, George. I think
if you're surrounded by people that are supporting you in it as well, they're not just saying, "Oh, that looks crap. You need to do this."
Yeah, and also I think all of the volunteers who have contact with the veterans have gone through training.
Yes.
In dealing with them as well, so they have not only a lot of them are also veterans themselves, of course, not all of them, but a lot of them are, so they kind of know where they're coming from anyway, but also they have the training behind them to recognize things, recognize patterns, and know how to help and steer and suggest options and things like that. It's not a frivolous thing. It's not a just cobbled together thing. It's a very carefully thought out and very carefully monitored process of support, as you say, and giving as much support as they can for very deserving people.
All volunteers, before they can start interacting with the veterans, they have to have, veterans in blue light, they have to have gone through the mental health first aid course.
Yeah, so it's good. That's why it's so powerful. That's why it's so strong.
Yeah. Runs on my cupboard. Guess what Katie found for me for Christmas?
Oh boy.
A bottle of Penderyn Welsh Gold whiskey,
nice.
Single malt whiskey.
Oh, very nice.
I was very happy.
Yeah. We've got some Bajan rum that we got when we were on holiday at the beginning of the year. So we brought back a bottle of rum, and that's been stuck away, keeping it away. So that's looking forward to that over Christmas. Of course, Battle of the Bulge and Malmedy. Yeah, I saw that on the telly the other day or two ago. Anniversary of the start of the Battle of the Bulge.
Dieter.
Pattern triple. There you go. That's the way to do it. There you go, Steve. Superb. Look out on Saturday for your Yeah, I know. Mine's almost completely white now. It's still got a little bit of colour in it, but it's almost complete. When it grows out a bit, it looks completely white now.
Well, I've seen photos of you when you were a youngster, and you had light hair anyway.
Oh yeah, I've always had pale hair, yeah, blonde hair anyway, yeah.
Yes.
Always.
You lanky git.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Joe, you're always up early the following morning, mate. You poor thing. Yes, happy Christmas to you, mate, as well.
I think this is a slightly premature one, but
yeah, you'll see from the clue why that isn't well. Yeah, no, it isn't. It isn't anywhere connected to it. But thank you anyway. There you go. There you go. Well, the worst looks, to be honest. Chris, another one getting up at really early in the morning. Wow. Well, thanks for turning up at all, Chris. I do appreciate it, mate. 4 o'clock, what's it? Less than 8 hours. Yeah. I should think that, but I don't. You know.
luckily, me and you are our own bosses.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, kind of. But it's still got to wash. You know, to get everything done. It's still got to work, get everything finished. So can't do some varnishing with fuzzy heads.
That's what comes from varnishing.
Yeah, that's true. There we go. Can anyone recommend a decent super glue that doesn't fog the entire country when applied? Ooh, I don't know if that's necessary. I don't know whether that might just be a fundamental thing about super glue.
I think
it does create a lot of vapor.
From what I was told, it'll fog if there's no air, if air can't get in and out.
Right.
So if you've got the canopy closed, if you've got no other way in that fuselage for air to flow, the fumes can't get out, so they just stick to the perspex.
Right. Yeah. If it's canopies, I never use super glue anyway. I always use PVA glue now. You know, white glue for things. I might like use it sometimes just as almost like a spot weld to hold something in, but it'd be a tiny amount normally. I don't use. The labels have come off of the super glue that I use, both bottles, so I can't tell you which one it is, unfortunately. But it's sold by that massive, great big online company, and they do a regular liquid one and then a high viscosity one that takes about 30 seconds to set, but it means you can move stuff around before it goes off.
I quite like super glue gel for that reason.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh dear goodness, Crazy Loacher, you absolute legend.
That's not all.
And Dave as well. My God, thank you, guys. I'm really, really touched. That's 40 memberships in one night. Now, if you keep going, there are going to be no non-members of the channel on the stream at all. That is awesome. Thank you both so very, very much. It's really appreciated. Really, really kind of you. Thank you, dudes. Yeah, that is true, Damien. But I think really you've got to remember that they're aiming at people who've never made anything before, primarily. Which is, and to be fair, Lidl and Audi aren't daft people, companies. They know if they put Airfix Spitfires out at $6.99, they'll sell them because there's a lot of people who've never made an Airfix kit or have made an Airfix kit and it's a long time ago and see that, oh, fancy having a go at that. And at £7, it's a reasonable price point. So they're really not aiming at those of us who have bought stuff before, really.
Yeah, it's sort of pocket money territory now. £7, isn't it?
Yeah, very much. Very much. Oh, hour on the M25, not the best thing in the world to be doing, Martin. Not the best thing. Yeah, poor lad. The early years. Yeah. Oh, Canada, how beautiful. Amazing. That would be fantastic. Hey, John. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Excellent. I'm during Avery and hoping to finish it for August. Yeah, probably says something about the amusing hobby kits, doesn't it? Is that a fair lead time for building an amusing hobby kit? To John's standards, of course, which are very high, I should say.
Well, to be honest, I've never built an amusing hobbies kit.
Right. I've only built one, and that was the sort of the highly swept wing version of the ME262, the buried engines in the wind roots. That's a beautiful kit. I mean, the molding on it was exceptional. Really, really beautiful. Tidy it up and it just sort of clicks together almost. You don't really need all that much glue with it even.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I think close I've got to that is a mini art 135th railway flatbed carriage.
Wow.
That's pretty cool because it's designed to carry like the Whippet tank from World War One.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep, I will certainly do that, buddy.
You're very, very welcome, my dear boy. Very welcome. Glad to see you back in production, making your masks. Mark makes the paint masks for a lot of, does like sets of stuff for like the Lidl or Aldi offers. He'll do a set of paint masks for them in one sort of block, or you can buy them individually. But they're really, really good masks. He did a set for the Rotodyne, the Ferry Rotodyne, the Airfix one.
Yeah.
And he supplies 2 sets of window masks. One which is like, had it been built symmetrically, like it should have been, and one that actually follows the Airfix moldings, because they're not the same left to right where they should be. So
you can't hear that fan, can you?
No, I can't. No.
Cool.
So he's got one set for, had they built this absolutely accurately, this will do it. And you can put them on because the window frames aren't raised that much. You can still do them. But if you want to actually follow the Airfix ones, he's done those as well. It's really carefully thinks them out. Beautiful masks. Really, really like them.
I was checking out that Osiris models as well that you mentioned on that.
Oh, yeah.
They've got some really cool stuff.
They have. They've got some really, really good, and a lot of stuff I've not seen. All the stuff for the Operation Banner sort of Northern Ireland stuff I've never seen anywhere else.
Land Rover is one I want.
Yeah.
Really
cool. Really cool. Yeah, Richard did say to me, is it okay if he put something on saying that some kits he's after? So I said, yeah, right, no worries. Because you never know, someone here may have them. Bush values.
Sometimes you have to refresh the screen for it to update.
Wow. Well, I can't possibly comment on the flavouring and nutritional value of McDonald's because I don't want to be sued. But if it's an honest opinion that's been held, then they can't sue him for holding an opinion on the things.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, you're getting more wind in Wales. Is another storm coming in?
Yeah.
Oh, rhubarb and ginger Welsh gin. Very nice. I do like rhubarb and ginger gin.
I've tried gin a couple of times, but it's not something I drink. I go out my way to buy.
Right. Oh, that's another thing Richard's after. 124th Man F2000 6x4 from Tulare.
Oh god, mouse has gone crazy. There you go. Huh. It's because I've got all these shiny stickers on me.
Martin, you're a member apparently. Okay, we've been gifted a membership then. The perks that you get are you get the Saturday supporters special video that only supporters get to see from me, and you'll be notified about this Saturday and watch it and see. And a bit more sort of detail and background information about the channel. Might go and do a little walk around thing with my phone of the North Wing.
Yeah.
In mid-construction, just to show everyone on that as well. That'd be quite fun.
It's a shame they filled in the fox prints. That'd have been quite an interesting one to keep.
I did film them because I thought that would be an interesting thing to put into the main film. So I have actually, if you don't know, guys, when we put the screed down when the builders put the screed down for the floor, it's like sand and cement mix, and it's got like nylon fibers in it to strengthen it. But it takes 2 or 3 days to go off because it's a very, very dry mix. And went down to the building in the morning, and there were like these prints, and it's like sort of sand-coloured snow. You imagine like fox's prints would be in the snow, quite deep but quite small. And yeah, there's probably a fox has been in, just sort of like burrowing in one little corner, probably after some sort of insects or something like that. Didn't have to do much to fix it, but I thought it was really cute, and something that you have to put up with in these things, but it's just quite funny. So there we go.
Something like photos of something like that would be good to put in like a collage, like printed off as photos. So you got the story of your YouTube channel on a wall or something.
Yeah.
Remind you how far you've come.
Yeah. Oh, it's a long, long way. A long way.
I've got some of the models that I've built as photos, and I've got the pictures from Telford and stuff.
Oh wow. Excellent. Oh, 172nd Blenheim 5. If it's an Airfix Blenheim, it'll either be a Mark 1 or a Mark 4. 04061, I can't remember which one it is. I think that's probably the 4. They haven't done a Mark 5 or a Bolingbroke or anything like that. But yeah, excellent. Hope someone can sort you out with those. Hey, Mark. Primer and varnishes. Do you recommend for airbrushing using Tamiya paint? Well, I use. I've been trying all sorts of different primers. One shot I used for a while. I had the Vallejo ones, and I've gone back to using my rattle cans of Genelite plastic primer, acrylic primer, grey, and it works. It just works. Just get them relatively cheaply online, and saves me a lot of hassle. I've never found a primer that I really like using through an airbrush myself. And varnishes, I use for matte. I use the Winsor and Newton Galleria thinned down with a bit of water, because that's a beautiful matte finish. Really, really good matte finish. Gloss, I use is it Ammo? It's Ammo or AK, the Lucky varnish. Excuse me one moment. I'll see if I can find it here quickly. I can't find it here quickly. Yeah, I think it's called Lucky varnish. It's nice gloss. It comes in smallish bottles, but it goes down really, really well. The only thing that is, you have to be careful not to put too much decal solution on if you're putting decals on top of that gloss, because it can sort of lift it very, very slightly. So don't flood the thing with it. You can still use it. Don't flood the thing with it. Other than that, yeah, that's what I'll do. How about yourself, Mike? Is there anything in particular you like using?
It depends what I'm doing, but generally I use for black, white, and grey, I use the Vallejo polyurethanes.
Okay.
And then I also have a Vallejo model red surface primer as well for when I'm doing stuff like desert colours.
Okay.
That's like a proper matte red.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice. And it's actually, you can actually use it and just spray it on its own, and it's actually a really nice red colour.
Oh, okay.
Like a flat red.
Mhm. Would you use that under something else if you were like planning on doing some chipping armor or something as well? Getting like so you got the base coat underneath the top coat, maybe.
Yeah.
Nice.
It works really well under if you're using like UK desert pink and things like that.
There you go. Oh, very nice. Ah, not so nice.
No.
I'm going to get a 3D printer. Decided. I'm going to get one when the North Wing's finished.
So you can print even more models.
Well, no bits. You know, a lot of people, Armor Hobby is really leading on this. So normally they'd be selling you resin 3D extras. You know, sort of the stuff that I always used to think, you know, well, if they're so good at designing that, why didn't they design it in the kit in the first damn place? But of course, it's bits that you can't mold with two pieces of metal together. It's things that have got, you know, they can't afford, they don't want to put slide molds in or these complex multi-part molds. So they have these resin 3D printed parts.
Yeah.
And now they sell the files instead and do it yourself. And it's a fraction of the price. And sometimes they bundle them with the kit. So you'll buy a kit and it bundled with that will be 3 or 4 resin updates if you want to print them at home. So I thought that's about time I started doing that. And there's another project. I've got to learn 3D design, however. He said casually, like that. I'll do that next Thursday, learn 3D design. There's one particular project I want to work on next year. I was very, very kindly given a beautiful book on the history of the Singapore Air Force, Royal Singapore Air Force. And in there, they had hunters that had double bomb racks on the inboard pylons and then rocket packs on the outside. And I've never seen a twin ejector rack for a hunter, Hawker Hunter. So I really want to do that because the Singapore colours are really groovy. And it'd be just a really nice version of the Hunter to have in 1/48th, for example. So it's stuff like that as well I want to do.
If I had a 3D printer, I'd print off a sprue rack. Because I'm sick to death digging through bloody boxes.
Absolutely. You know, there's so many good things you can do with them.
Yeah.
That's my excuse anyway.
Yeah. That's your justification to your wife.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's another good one.
Yep. Yeah, I've used One Shot Black and it's beautiful. It is nice. Oh, Sunday's your birthday. Dude, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That's fantastic. And it's solstice at the weekend as well. Yule. Mystic Mug coming. I've got some ideas already for Mystic Mug. I've got some controversial selections as well. So we'll see how that goes. I love doing that. I really like doing that. It is so daft and just so much fun you can have. It's just like, and I've got to do the awards as well. I've got to do my awards program as well.
Well, I think it was the first video I ever saw with you in it.
That's scary.
And I watched it and I thought, what the hell is this guy on?
And you're still talking to me.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I know, right?
Or wasn't you looking at me saying, hey, he sounds mentally ill. We're going to get on famously.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brilliant. I just love that. It's just a chance to be, it's a chance to do what my dear departed mother always said I was good at doing, which is dressing up and showing off in front of people. It's my one chance on this channel, really, to go for the whole lighting and do all the spooky rubbish and just have a laugh. And sometimes even get something right. You know, not often, but sometimes.
You're going to have to get a little smoke machine or something for it.
Yeah. Well, Dale at Airfix said to me, I think last year, he said, I watched Mystic Mug. He said, couldn't sleep for 12 nights. Result! That's what we want. Give someone nightmares.
I can neither confirm nor deny if my wife is watching, But she did say she would be watching upstairs while she wraps the Christmas presents.
Oh, fantastic.
So, Kaylee, yes, I know you're my boss, love.
Well played. Well played.
And rigging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oof. Thank goodness for that, Martin. Jesus. That's such ridiculous times.
Yeah.
Really, really times. Difficult.
That's the labels on your super glue.
Yes. I know. I gathered that. Again, another thing is, right, super glue. I can't get the lid off. Why? Because it's glued. Who thinks that it dries on this and I can't? I have to get pliers on to get it open.
Yeah.
Someone's got to have figured that one out by now.
Or the little ones where you've only used half the tube and the cap's glued itself on.
Yeah.
So you got to tap it with a hammer to break the plastic.
Yes. That's the way.
Hmm.
I hate super glue. Really do. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, look, I do use the extra thin on things like windows in like along a cockpit. I'll put the window in and just dab the extra thin onto like the side so that the capillary action draws it round the rim of the window, and then make sure something is quite sort of firm to hold it in. So there's nothing worse than you make a fuselage and you're masking the window and it goes boop into the plane you've just built. I
did that with B-17.
That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, yeah. On open canopies, it's absolutely fine. Absolutely.
There you go. Because air could get out the cockpit.
Exactly so. So quite often, if I'm doing like a fighter cockpit, I'll use either extra thin or super glue on the windscreen part and let that dry and let that like maybe overnight to let it vent, and then that's got like a support at one end for the actual canopy part, if you see what I mean. So it's then sitting in a seat of things, and then I'll use PVA on that, and it all sort of settles in nicely that way. Yeah, it does indeed.
Last time I went to London, I nearly had a heart attack when they told me the price of the beer.
I know, it's crazy.
I told the barman I could get three at that price. Back home.
I know, and better beer probably.
Yeah, it's Welsh beer. Of course, it's better.
Of course. Of course. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. That works. Superb. Superb.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark. How you doing?
Finally, Jim finds some using hobby kits amusing.
Oh, that's lucky then. That's very lucky. As indeed, presumably the hobby of putting them together.
Ooh, Dane's got a message for you.
Ooh. 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 Oh, that's exciting. Because they've just released two more of those ME262 what if things. One of them's got the engine's buried in the wing roots and the highly swept wings, but it's got one of them's got a V tail.
Yeah.
So that's gorgeous. And the other one, the whole cockpit is in the tail fin. So it goes right at the back and the tail fin comes up and then it's glazed.
Oh, that's
and so
cool.
the whole body, basically, it's probably fuel tank. So it could fly like forever.
That's cool.
Designs. Really, really wacky. So, Dane, looking forward to that, mate. That's very exciting. I also know two of the other kits he's sending. One of them's a Black Widow, a P-61 Black Widow in 1/48. So it's going to be like yay big.
Yeah.
And the other's a 1/48 Fairy Fulmer.
Oh, yeah.
That I can make from my dad's squadron.
I actually got some 1/48 Airfix aircraft kits the other week.
Superb. What did you get?
I think it's the first ones I bought. The Mark 1 Hurricane, the desert one.
Oh yes, that's nice. The 148th Hurricane is a gorgeous kit.
And
really
the
nice.
148th ME 109.
Very nice. Yeah, good pair of kits there, man.
Yeah, they'll go with my Spitfire Mark 9.
Excellent. Oh, John, yeah, Spice Bacardi rum. Very nice. George, CT models, CT scale models. If you check them out on Facebook, if you go back to Monday Matters, this last Monday Matters, and look down in the info box, the link is there, and you can go and he's got a shop on it, eBay, got an eBay shop that he sells them through as well.
There's a couple of comments here about. Sorry, a couple of comments about Osiris.
Oh, excellent! Superb. Very nice.
I did notice they have the Lanchester on it as well.
They have. I thought when I saw World War One, I thought, oh, hello, he'll like that. He'll like that. That's very exciting.
Might be one for after Christmas.
And a Mark 1 and a Mark 8.
Yeah.
All sorts. And the cool thing is they can do them at a whole range of different scales as well, which is really groovy. Yeah. It's really nice.
So it's also a lot better because you can pick your price then, really.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
If you can't afford a 135, you can get a 148 or something.
Yeah.
Which I think is a trick that Accurate Armor missed out on, really.
Yeah. Definitely. Excellent. Very nice too. Oh dear.
You always get one, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Mark, I'm not going to try that, saying that, because I don't want to be demonetized. even the slightest risk of it.
That's a big kit.
Yeah.
The size of the tail on that must be huge.
I've got a 1/32 Revell one to do up there, I was given. And I was thinking of doing it in Italian colours, but Italian World War II colours. But with the sand background, then the green and brown splotches all over it, and just put some modern decals on. I think it looked really cool.
I do like a Tonka.
Yeah. Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, you had an invoice for it. Well, unless you hit the please, can I buy that one? Very odd. Unless you were gifted it previously, and after a month it says, do you want to pay for it again?
Yeah.
I guess. That's another possibility.
This one, Julian made a bit of a boo-boo with, because he accidentally ordered the US keyboard.
Ah. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it was the Mark IV before the aircraft.
There we go. Yeah. Phew. I was thinking, oh my God, there's another Blenheim I have to get hold of that I haven't built yet because I haven't got enough things. Oh, radio controlled tornado with a 70mm ducted fan. Oh my good God. Wow.
That would be so cool.
Yeah. Yes. That actually sounds quite appealing. That's Kev, that sounds like a really good idea. Southwark Sierra, Norfolk Sierra. Yeah, I can see myself doing that. Good. Thanks, Kev. Appreciate that idea, man. Yeah, that's it. A lot of these spray primers are really nice. If you're going to use a spray primer, do please make sure it's designed for acrylics and plastic, because there are some acrylic-based things that are based for other materials, like metals and stuff like that, and they will melt plastic. So do make sure it is for plastics before you use a spray primer like that. Oh, very nice. Very
Um,
nice indeed. I've got five, 8. I've got about 12 or 13 figures to paint in 1/35th over Christmas.
1/35th, that's just sort of splodging paint on, really.
Yeah.
At my level, anyway.
But when I was doing 15mm war game figures, yes, absolutely. Time and skill over, man. Rubicon 56th armor is lovely. Yeah. I do have a one. Oh, in fact, here's one I had earlier. Rubicon T3485. The one thing about this is that it is ABS plastic, not regular polystyrene. So you need a glue that will do ABS plastic. So super glue, or I guess PVA, or you can get ABS plastic cement, like from Tamiya and things like that. I don't think regular polystyrene cement or regular extra thin will work on it because it's ABS.
Yeah.
But it looks really nice.
Newton.
Yeah, Winston Newton, superb stuff. Oh, very nice indeed. M1340. Oh, there you go. Vallejo PRU pink with Tamiya XF Desert Sand. It's surprising that for something that was so in everyone's face for so many years, getting a really good RAF Gulf War pink is really difficult. And it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Considering so many kits are made to be painted in it.
Yeah. The YouTube randomly selects people, Dieter.
It does indeed. It probably just picks the next 6 comments or however many comments of people that are not yet members and just goes, okay, I'll give it to that's it. Gone.
It's weird. I think it's off viewers, because there's people that were gifted memberships on mine that never even commented.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they started commenting and engaging because they got given the memberships.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh. That's terrible. Yeah. Get an octopus in you. Was it Paul the Octopus, wasn't it? One of those association football tournaments that they had that was apparently able to predict the results of matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. An octopus. 1950s BBC announcer. Oh, lovely. I wish I still did.
I think part of that is because when you first start, you're not relaxing. You're trying to present rather than relaxing.
Yeah.
And it's only when you start getting used to it, you realise.
I remember driving to work when I don't know what year it was because I don't know these things, but it was when the World Cup was in Japan and South Korea, and England were playing Argentina. And on Radio 4, yes, I used to listen to Radio 4 in the morning. On the Radio 4, they were doing the news, and at the end of it, the chap was obviously told he had to read out the football scores, and he wasn't a happy man about it. So he said something like, and finally, news has reached the office here that in a game of association football between teams representing England and the Argentine, it appears that the Argentine team at half-time is leading by 1-0. And sort of like, oh, that's basically you've just resigned, but well done. I mean, you hated doing that with every fibre of your body, and you tried to make it better. But a game of association football, I loved that so much.
Yeah. Just be careful you don't set it on fire.
Yes,
it has quite a low flash point.
Yeah, and I would probably have all the windows open because if it vaporizes, you don't want super glue vapor everywhere. Methacrylate paper. Oh, James D. Bonder. Okay, I'll give that a go. Sounds cool.
Yeah. I have the Loctite super glue gel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's just bloody horrible.
Yeah.
I like the Model
Oh,
T.
nice. Wow. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give that a go.
Oh, you got 150 people watching at the minute.
Wow. Well, that's good. Could be on for a record.
Yeah. Is there anything I need to be particularly make you aware of? Because we are now on the hour.
Time for a mystery.
Hmm.
Time for Nick's Conundrum, I think. What do you reckon, dude?
I reckon so.
Right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I am ready. Are you all ready? There's the clue. What if 800 Naval Air Squadron had both of these? See, there's 2 kits in this box. So, as usual, what we need to do is have a guess at what the subject is, what company made the kit, and what scale it's at. And please, if you put guess at the beginning of the comment, it makes it a lot easier for Mikey to pick them out. Yeah. So, what if 800 Naval Air Squadron had both of these?
Gary?
Andy, dude, thank you so very, very much. That's 45 memberships in one night. Guys, honestly, that is just phenomenal. Thank you so very, very much for that. Really appreciated it. Thanks. Amazing.
There are officially no non-members now.
Yeah.
I will get my guess in. The 1/200 scale Hasegawa space shuttle.
Which, to be fair, if a naval has, imagine trying to land that on a carrier.
I know, right? That'd be funny.
And some hell of a catapult.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
you'd probably push the ship down under the water.
Oh, that's a contentious remark, Andy. You look at the history of 800 Naval Air Squadron. Oh boy, trying to dive bomb the Scharnhorst in Blackburn skewers. They had plenty of them, mate. Absolutely plenty of them. Bless you anyway.
Airfix C5 Mark 1, Airfix C Hurricane Mark 1, both in 1/72nd scale.
Okay.
They would have had them.
They didn't have the Seafire 1, and they did have the Sea Hurricane anyway. So I can tell you and this is going to be a test of memory, 800 Naval Air Squadron, from their formation in the 30s, they flew the Hawker Nimrod and the Hawker Osprey biplanes. They flew the Blackburn Skewer, the Blackburn Rock. They had a couple of Mars Magisters as communication aircraft. They trialed the Gloucester Sea Gladiator. They had 2 of those. Then they transferred to the Fairey Fulmer, the Mark 1 and the Mark 2. Then the Sea Hurricane. Then the Grumman Hellcat. And at the end of the war, they had to give all of those back. So then they went on to the Seafire Mark 15, then the Mark 17, then the FR-47, which was the one in Korea. After that, they went on to the Supermarine Attacker, the first naval jet in the UK, the Seahawk, the Supermarine Scimitar, the Buccaneer, the S1 and the S2 Buccaneers, then the Sea Harrier FRS-1, the Falklands, the FA-2 Sea Harrier, then the Harrier GR7s and 9s, and I think the T10s, and then they were disbanded in 2010, temporarily, I hope. So that's roughly what they already do have. So
I just remembered I forgot to post the link to the PayPal, I think.
Oh no.
There you go. That should have gone in. Yeah, there we go.
It's right. Let's get some of these guesses going. Oh, the model bud Parnell Plover. Kev, I've actually built one of those. Interesting plane. They had those before they were 800 Naval Air Squadron. They had them when they were number 2 fleet fighter flight of the Royal Air Force. At the same time as they had the ferry flycatcher. So I've actually built one of those. Resin kit, nightmare. Oh, Hobby 2000 A4B in 172nd. Interesting. That would have been a very nice plane for them to have. Oh, the AG Val in 172nd. Right. 1-to-1 Lancaster and Halifax. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, mate. The boxes are a little bit small, aren't they? You know what I mean? Tamiya F4U Corsair, 172nd. Yeah. Well, the Fleet Air flew a lot of them. Oh, Percival Vega Gull in 148th. That'd be a nice model, actually. It's a very beautiful aeroplane. Very elegant.
What if it's a TIE fighter and an X-Wing or something?
Oh, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Finding some decals for that with the crossed swords and the trident in red, gold on red. Oh, that would look spectacular, wouldn't it?
That would proper throw people out, wouldn't it?
And that would probably be the sort of thing Nick's probably thought of doing. I'm not saying he has, because I have no idea what he said. But, do allow yourself to think wide. And remember, you don't just get one guess. Just keep the guesses coming.
Yeah,
it's fine. Hawk and Nimrod and BAE Nimrod 172nd. Yeah, the Hawk and Nimrod. That would be quite interesting. The Hawk and Nimrod biplane, and then the British Aerospace Maritime Patrol aircraft. That'd be cool. Hellcat. They flew them. Rob, both marks.
There's the link to the fundraiser.
Excellent. I think we found Paul's version of your Hasegawa space shuttle.
Yeah.
124 DOX. Corsair and a Tomcat. Well, yeah, that would have been pretty spectacular if they were flying Tomcats.
Yeah.
We'd have had to have had a proper aircraft carrier for them there. Oh, Tonto, good for you, mate. Lots of brownie points there. Well done, you.
Right.
Oh, Sea Vixen. Yes, that would be interesting. I can't remember what squadron it was. Someone would tell me. But on HMS Eagle, whilst 800 were flying the Buccaneer, their companion squadron was flying Sea Vixens.
Yeah.
Actually. Oh, the F-35B and the F-35C. Yeah. I did actually. I was at an exhibition event for the Royal Photographic Society when I was working for them, and had to do an exhibition, and it was one of these career exhibitions for youngsters. Yeah. And they had the Royal Navy stand there, and this chap walked past, and I looked at the rings on his arm and the fact he had pilot's wings, and I thought, hang on, that's probably the 5th Sea Lord, because he's fairly senior and he's a pilot. He's in charge of the Fleet Air Arm. So I followed him, and he was chatting around and said, excuse me, you're the 5th Sea Lord? And he said, yes. He said, when are you going to recommission 800 Naval Air Squadron on F-35Bs for the Prince of Wales? I said, because I think you really have to, don't you? Said, because that's my father's squadron, and you know their history, don't you? Oh, I know their history. Nobles. So, well, think on it, if you wouldn't mind, please, sir. Thank you for your time. Go ask the man at the top.
Yeah. It makes sense, considering they're the last Naval Air Squadron until the new lot came in for the Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, last people to take off from HMS Ark Royal. Indeed. And the modern Ark Royal, rather. Yeah. Oh, Tamiya Sea Harrier 148. They flew the Sea Harrier, both types of Sea Harriers. Oh, the Sea Fang Mark 32. Now, see, there's some thinking. There's someone thinking.
Skip ahead a few seconds.
Oh, Chris, my jeez. Is that 50 memberships today?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, just Wow. Thank you, guys. Seriously, that is astonishing. Thank you all so very, very much.
Does that mean the beers are on you this time?
Bloody right. Absolutely right they are, my friend. I'm really touched by that, guys. Seriously, that's so kind of you. Thank you all so very, very much.
Yep, we've had that one.
Yep, they flew them.
They flew them as well.
In fact, the FX kit is an 800 Squadron 1. No, it's TIFF. I'm afraid it's not the Buccaneer. They did fly the Buccaneer, both types of Buccaneer. Oh, Focke-Wulf. Is that the Focke-Wulf? The 61, the gyro thing? Is that the one they used to tow behind the U-boats or something? I think. Can't remember. Oh, and a tank-shaped birthday cake. Excellent. Absolutely excellent.
Rather Harriet.
Yeah. FRS one. They flew
Nimrod.
The original Hawk and Nimrod. I don't know if anyone makes the original one anymore. You know, it'd be nice if they did. F4 Corsair, that would be lovely. Oh, Rich and Leo, hello. We're all doing very well, thank you. How are you doing?
I've got rum cask of beer.
I'm not entirely sure how to answer that and not be demonetized. Andy, 1 second. Seahawk FGA6. They flew the Seahawk anyway, so it wouldn't be a what if. Italy against Sea Harrier. Oh, Mirage. Well, that'd be interesting.
Box is a bit small for 148, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a consideration. It
is indeed. And also, 800 were an aircraft carrier thing, and Deltas are famously, they use a lot of runway. A lot of runway time. That's why I don't have many Delta fighters. A Saint-Chamond and an A7V. Yes, I think Mikey would very much appreciate that if they were.
The smaller one could be a 172nd version.
Yeah.
Because actually the what kit did I have? I've actually got I've done a 172nd A7V and it comes in a box about that size.
Wow. Okay.
But who knows?
Yeah.
Why the Royal Naval Air Service would need a tank, I don't know, but
if they've got them, they'll try them.
Oh yeah.
An A7A Corsair. Oh, I like a Corsair. That would be nice if they were. I do like.
Might have been a bit of a death sentence for the 20 crewmen, like.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Bit of a thud when it landed.
Yeah, or splash.
Yeah. Leslie, dude, don't worry. Enjoy the replay tomorrow. Absolutely, that's what you can do, which is fantastic. Chris, 148th F4 Phantom. Yeah, they were never allowed to operate Phantoms because HMS Eagle that they were on was even less capable at handling big jets than HMS Ark Royal, which had to be heavily modified to take Phantoms and launch them. So they I think they tested them on Eagle and they just didn't work, so they got rid of HMS Eagle as a result.
MHAR was the kit that made that A7V kit.
Oh, MHAR, yeah. Or vintage Fairy Fulmer Mark 1. Yeah. Well, they flew the Fulmer. So anyway, so F4F Wildcat and a 0. Interesting. Yeah, it didn't fly the Wildcat. It flew the Hellcat.
There seems to be a bit of a consensus about the fact that it's airfix.
Yeah.
Or certainly around the idea that it might be airfix.
Yeah. A mince pie and a Christmas cake. Yeah. 800 Naval Air Squadron would have been delighted with both.
Yes.
You're absolutely right. So, yeah. Oh, Julian, a 148th Buccaneer, my friend, in that. Don't think so. Trumpeter Seafang again. Oh, that time 148th. Seafang was like the development of the Seafire with a much bigger double prop and a redesign, and
so it's sort of like cross between a Spitfire and a Gannet then.
Kind of, in a way, yeah, like a Spitfire 47 with the contra-rotating props that had not really let itself go over Christmas, basically.
We used to have a Gannet parked outside the local college.
Oh, right.
For years. Because the Airbus apprenticeship college is there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Darren says, hey.
Hey, Darren. Oh, interesting sideways thought. A US Navy blimp. Yeah. Bachstelzer. Ah. Fokker Achgelis 223. Interesting. Oh, Jim. Yes, the foundation work. I'm very behind on those videos because like the walls are done, the roof's done, they've started the insulation and the plasterboards, started laying some of the electricals now. They're really rocking on. They're doing really, really good job. Really nice. Oh, Hobby Boss FA18A Hornet. Very nice. Oh, twin Mustang. That'll be a nice kit to do, actually, a twin Mustang. I've got the twin BF109 I've done. I've got another one, actually, to do as well. So I do like these. You see, I love these weird things, you know. There's got, you know, right, why design a fighter from scratch? Why not just get these two perfectly good ones and join them together in the middle? Why not? Yeah. Perfectly sensible. Oh, Blackburn Firebrand. Interesting, from Valon.
What about Mosquito?
What, twin Mosquito?
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah. And do what like the Germans did with the Heinkel 111 twin. They put they put them together and they thought, well, 4 engines aren't enough, so we'll put a 5th one in the middle. So I've got 5 Merlins on a Mosquito. Whoa.
Yeah. More horsepower than the Lancaster bomber.
Yeah.
With about 100% less weight behind it.
Yeah. I can feel a project for my 3D printing days.
Yeah.
I really can.
It'd basically be 5 Merlins with a tail.
Yeah.
Adrian's just joined us.
Oh, Adrian, how you doing, man? A Sky Raider and a Sea Vixen. Very nice.
Mr. Mayfield.
Oh, F-35B and a Phantom.
Yeah. Imagine if it was, he'd managed to get hold of a pre-release Revel F-35 before you'd even got it.
Yeah, I'll be getting one soon. I'm getting one soon. Luke told me. F-14 and F-18.
I hope you got enough shades of grey.
Yeah, I know. That's the one thing about them, isn't it? Is that they're just so dull. They're so boring.
Don't forget, guys, we need the manufacturer and the scale as well.
Yep.
Otherwise, Nick won't allow it.
No. Yeah, Chris, I wish they had them, mate. Wish they had.
This is the first clue, Darren.
Oh, Nick's put another one up. I just seen a little bit down there. Phantom.
Where is it?
912.
There you go. Do you want to skip to it?
Yeah, we can always go back and see, because obviously I haven't got it right yet. So one of them is I like cows, but not the black and white methane producers. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be interesting.
Do you normally spell cows with an E?
The place in the Isle of Wight you do. Cows in the Isle of Wight, where they have the yachting, the cows yacht races or whatever they call it, regatta, cows regatta. If I were see, this is why I'm only Waitrose and not Fortnum and Masons. If I was Fortnum and Masons, Gary, I'd go to Cows Week every year and I'd know all about it.
Do you want to go through the guesses and I'll put that into the thing at the banner at the bottom?
Okay, so let me catch up with where we are.
Hang on. Actually, 2 seconds. Just let me take a photo of it so I can copy it.
Okay.
Okay. Continue.
Right. So got the FA2 from they had them, so it wouldn't be a what if. Naval Air Sergeant Naval Air Service, Royal Naval Air Service did have armoured cars, but 800 Naval Air Squadron wasn't around in the First World War. Models for Mirage E and B from DJ Sonic. How you doing, DJ? Good to see you, mate. The Fort Corsair 2 and the Crusader, both in 172nd. Would have been nice if they had Crusaders. I love a Crusader. Mike, he was with 800 Naval Air Squadron, and he did as little as humanly possible, he would tell you. But he was on HMS Triumph and HMS Eagle, HMS Triumph in the Far East during the Malaysian emergency, and then Korea, and then on HMS Eagle with the Attacker, the Supermarine Attacker. So, but yeah, what did you do, Dad? As little as humanly possible, son, was his stock answer. Bless him. Oh, Jim says he's finishing a ICM 135th Model T armoured car in Royal Naval Air Squadron colours. Very nice indeed. Oh, Nick Johnson has got, here we go. Another, there was, oh right, Clue A1, made in Great Britain, but not England. Okay, so that's a, well, this is going to get complicated. So for one of the kits, the clue is made in Great Britain, but not England. And for the other kit, it's I like cows, but the black and white, not the black and white methane producers.
Just keep that up a sec, Gary.
Yep. Right. Because remember, we've got two kits to guess, two what ifs for the Fleet Air Arm. Something made in Great Britain, but not England. And the other kit is I like cows, but later on he said not the black and white methane producers. And I suspect the spelling of cows is very deliberate. And remember, if you guess one, you get the mystery box. If you guess the other one, you get a mystery box as well.
I have noticed another interesting spelling on that first one as well. He spelt white with a W-I-T-E. So whether that's a typo or not.
Yeah, it might be. In the first one, he spells it black and white. But yeah, oh, I don't know. It's all part of the mystery, I guess. Anyway.
Because he corrected, because he said it should read with the W-I-T-E, and then he put W-H-I-T-E in originally, hadn't he?
Right, yes, indeed. Yak 38U. I'm so glad they didn't fly those. Thank you very much. But anyway, FJB Fury, very nice. Fleet Air Arms Hellcat. Well, Darren, they had them. They had the Hellcat. That's the whole point. So it's not what if, but anyway, good guess. Thank you. Academy F4F Phantom 2 and F-16A Fighting Falcon. Blackburn Shark from Arc Models from Phil. Very interesting. Oh, Checkmaster 172nd Western Wyvern. Okay. Seafang the Spiteful had a slightly troublesome laminar flow wing later used on the Supermarine Attacker. Yes, it was. It was a terrible wing, and I'm told every pilot who flew it said, I wish I'd stuck the elliptical wing from the Spitfire back on it. But they had to try them out. FA-18F. TRS, I guess that's TSR2 in 172nd. Yeah, that would have been nice. Again, pretty tricky to land one of those on a deck of a carrier, but yeah. F-18D Super Tomcat, very nice. Hagrid, a Hawker Sea Fury, and an English Electric Lightning, very nice. Rob, long shot by Contrail, 172nd Short Sturgeon. Yep, that's him correcting the 144th Avro Shackleton. Shorts Tucano T1 from Michael, very good. FX SRN1 hovercraft, yes. Yes, indeed, that would have been interesting. Technically, they fly, so yeah. A contrail short sturgeon in 172nd. Oh, the AZ 172nd SR-53. Yes, rocket power would have been superb help on it. In fact, I think the Royal Navy were scheduled to have the P-177, which was like the development of the SR-53, which was like a twin. It was a jet engine and a rocket for high accelerations and stuff. It would have been interesting on the go around if you missed a wire or something. Light up the rocket.
Just one thing on the clue, made in Great Britain but not England. There was actually a aircraft manufacturer based in North Wales, which was Airbus, and they made the Wellington bomber and the Lancaster.
Ah.
And in fact, they held the record for the fastest production of a Wellington bomber. They managed to produce an entire bomber in 24 hours.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a shift. Or 3 shifts. Oh, 80s reference there, Rob. Yeah, the Visage Fater. Fade to Grey. See what you did there, mate. Love it. Love it.
Want me to carry on?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. That's superb. Yeah, for those of you too young to know about these things, a very famous video in which Steve Strange sort of gets his makeup done and all that. Song by Visage called Fade to Grey. Look it up on YouTube. It's actually
I'm too young.
Yeah. I know you are. That's why I had to explain it, you see.
I thought I said Minecraft. That's how young I am.
Down with the kids. Yeah. Means that I'm too old to actually be down with the kids, I know. Yeah. Meaning for 172nd Tomcat.
If Guess the Sprue was Guess the Thing I Cannot See at All.
Yeah. Guess the contents of this plain blue wrapped box, and there are 2 of them. Oh, James. Poor lad. Keep it going, mate. I hope you're all right. We'll be in touch soon.
Granddad naps now, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, bless him. Bless him. A Bill 109F weekend edition from Edouard. Have I got an F? I've got an F4, I think, up there.
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
I've got an F4. Yeah, Rob, I think he spelt it deliberately twice.
Yes.
Isle of Wight. Cowes Isle of Wight. I know of a producer at Benbridge on the Isle of Wight, but they didn't make particularly naval things. Anyway. Although it would be lovely if it were a kit of one of the 2 things they're really famous for making, because I really like them. SRN4 in 144, I think the FX1, I think was 172nd, but yes, SRN4. Oh no, the SRN4, I do beg your pardon. That's the big beastie that carried passengers and cars. I'd love that if that was a vintage classic. And I know I've seen the molds for it at Margate. It would be lovely if they re-released that.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm just having a look at some ideas.
Oh, special hobby short Sunderland. Yeah, that would be a thing and a half to try and put on a carrier, wouldn't it? Sunderland. Yeah. FX 177 Britain Norman Islander. You see, straight at Matt, you see, we're on the same thing. Britain Norman is based at Benbridge on the Isle of Wight, and they make the Islander and the Trilander.
Oh, there you go.
I'd love to have a kit of either of them because I've flown in both types. In fact, I've jumped from an Islander as well. Did a parachute jump from an Islander. An Aldershot.
There's Peters Plains, 144th Vickers Wellington.
Ooh.
144th would be small enough.
Yeah. That would fit in there.
But I'm not going to do any more guesses because that's not fair. You know, I really like having a go.
Road Fighter TF10. Okay. Yeah. I did one of those in Coastal Command colours. Looks beautiful. English Electric Lightning from Tamir in the 100th scale.
Mm-mm.
And Saunders wrote A19 Cloud from Valon. Mm. James, Merry Christmas to all. Enjoy. Yeah, you too, mate. You just take it, relax, take it easy, kick back.
Yeah.
Red wine's good for the heart as well. You know, just
I didn't
enjoy it.
Didn't realise this is 6.8% volume.
Oh,
wow!
Oh,
no, I'm happy.
I'll be dancing in the streets of Wales tonight.
Yeah.
All right, Correa 148th Vickers Cow Gunfighter. Oh my goodness me, that'd be something.
148 is quite big though, isn't it?
Yeah, wouldn't like to do the rigging. No. Saunders Row A29 Cow from Valon from Brian, 172nd scale. A Sea Lightning, no, it didn't go into production, but it's a what if thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen kits. I've seen models of them. I don't know if they're kits, but I've seen models of. Cora Models Blackburn Baffin and Revell 132nd. Julian, you're not taking this entirely seriously, are you, my dear boy? 132nd Bristol Boat Fighter.
Imagine if he'd based it on the current news events in Florida and it was a UFO.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. One of those Jerry Anderson ones.
It could well be.
UFO. The shadow fighters or whatever they're called.
It could be Thunderbirds.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be something?
Or Stingray.
Thunderbird 1.
When you think about it, what if 800 Naval Air Service had Thunderbird 2?
That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Could drop off Thunderbird 4 for the submarine people. Absolutely.
Yeah. Pick up all the crashed planes that fall off the front.
Yeah. Or get pushed.
Yeah.
As my dad did once. The S5 float plane Schneider Trophy series. Very nice. Yeah, I've got a Super S6 up there to make. I'm really looking forward to that. Short Solent 172nd from Matchbox. Oh, 148th Folland Nat. I find it hard to believe how small that thing is, even at 148th. It's so small.
Well, I've got 172nd one. Yeah. I mean, it's a jet, so I'm just like, anyway, but...
you sneeze and the thing is just gone. It's teeny tiny. Yeah. Saunders SR53 again, 172nd scale. Oh, short Sky Van from Airfix, 172nd. Okay. Okay, Saunders Row P177 Fleet Fighter from Freight Dog Models in 172nd. Brian, I would be beyond delighted if it were. That would be an amazing. That's the one that was the proper version of the SR53 was the trials version of a rocket and a jet, and the P177 was going to be like the jet with an afterburner, but with a rocket as well to go even faster.
Yeah,
brilliant. Saunders Row Skeeter from Aeroclub. It's all right. Sunderland by Italeri, 172nd. Yeah, John, I think you know, mate. I think you know, of all people, a Sunderland in 172nd ain't going to fit in there. But it's good to see you along. It's really good to see you along, mate. Hope you're all right. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, John, are we doing the Fokker on Thursday as well? Let me know.
They're building an aircraft by that name. Don't get any ideas. Don't demonetize me. Extra kit 172nd Saunders Row SRA1. No? Masterbox Vickard armoured car in 172nd waiting paint. Very nice. Did they have the Spitfire? George, they had the Seafire, the Mark 15, the Mark 17, and the FR47, or the Griffin engined ones. They didn't have the earlier Mark 3s. They used the Mark 3s for training, which was unfortunate because they had Merlin engines. So they'd get used to taking off with the Merlin engine and dealing with the torque steering and all that. Then they were given Griffin engine Mark 15s to take off, which had like 1,000 or more horsepower or something, but the engine is turned in the other direction. Not great. So you think, right, boot full of rudder. Oh dear, the other direction, just before you head straight into the island on the aircraft carrier. So,
if I remember the beginning of the book, the Kamikaze or the last Kamikaze Hunters correctly, they did actually start trialing Spitfires, and then on aircraft carriers, but the undercarriage is too weak, so they changed it to the Seafire.
Yeah, well, even the Seafire was appalling.
Yeah.
So the other thing they did was Spitfires were designed to operate from grass airfields originally, right? Yeah. So the brakes were designed, given that you're landing on grass, which has its own natural sort of slowing down ability. They put them on Seafires based at regular runways, and so they landed on the runways and they just couldn't stop because the brakes weren't strong enough. They just faded and they just rolled slowly off the end of the runway, one after another, until eventually they figured out how to butch up the brakes. How we won the war, I don't know. I do not know.
It's a good book.
SB5, that'd be nice. What's that, mate?
It's a good book. Last Torpedo Flyers and the Kamikaze Hunters.
Okay.
They're both about the Naval Air Service.
Uh-huh. Well, in Korea, the big problem was the strength of the tails or lack of it. They used to buckle the back ends of the Seafires all the time. And there's a series of photos my dad had of one actually ripping the tail off with the arrestor wire.
Mm.
The whole tail end coming off. Be an interesting diorama to build, actually.
There you go. It's an idea for you.
Yeah. Because I've got nothing else to do.
Short SB5.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, and MiG-15. Well, that would be interesting. Yeah, they were on the other side of that particular conflict in Korea. Mm-hmm. Actually, no, they weren't there when the MiG-15s made the appearance, fortunately for them.
Excellent. I've seen the pictures of that. It's very good. The weathering on it's good as well.
Oh, nice. And the Lockheed S3 Viking. Okay. SRN1, again from Andy. 829 Cloud, Vallum again, and the 1819 by Vallum in one set. I wish I knew what these were. The 829 Clouds. I have no idea what they are. Another one, Matt's come up with that, the Vallum. Cloud, 829 Cloud, no idea. 177 High Plane Sea Fury and the Trumpeter de Havilland Sea Hornet. Both would have been beautiful planes for them to have operated. They didn't fly either. Again, A7 models, the Saunders-Roe SR53. I built one of those. It's all right. It's not a bad kit. Not a great kit, but a bad one.
There you go. So I know he's not put both answers, but the reason why I've put this one up, Sea Vixen. Rated broad, maiden hard.
Ah, right. Okay.
It's made at Airbus. Well, what is now Airbus.
Yeah.
It was Vickers.
Well, it's not out of the question that one of those would be a Sea Vixen in, say, 172nd.
Yeah.
The bigger one could be.
Yeah.
In theory. Having Hornet again, Trump to 148 again. Chris, that's the Hornet's a big old plane. SRE one.
Oh, we've got a clue, another clue.
Ooh.
So the clue is wow. Okay. I'll put that in the banner as well.
Okay, so clue A3 is where is my brother, Shorty? Okay. And the other one is I got MB's first 2 seats. Okay. So where is my brother, Shorty? And I got MB's first 2 seats. think Nick's doing well on this one.
I think he's going to win this one, to be honest.
25 minutes to go. First with my brother Shorty. See, that kind of means something to me. It's sort of heading me in a direction, let's say.
Yeah.
And I've got MB's first 2 seats. It's interesting.
Could be a short Sunderland.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very small one. That would be a hell of a big kit.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else. Oh no, it's the same one.
SRA1 flying boat. Oh yes, very nice ID model. I think someone else made one as well, didn't they? Not that long ago. SRA1 flying boat. Interesting. Jet powered fighter flying boat. Interesting concept. 144th Bristol Beaufighter 10 and a Western Gazelle. Interesting. I made a 144th Beaufighter not long ago, and it was that big. It was lovely. Painted it with the AK pens. It's really nice. Oh, DJ, Rocking F-35B Lightning II and the Spitfire from Airfix.
I'm intrigued to know what MB's first 2 seats means.
We'll see. I know MB mean, yeah. I know what. I kind of know where they're going with that.
See, I'd say put it in the private chat, but that'd be too easy.
I'd probably get it wrong, and it would come out as a oh well, thanks for that, Gary. The Canada CT-114 Tutor from Mini Wing in 144th.
Do you know what? I'd love a model of a Grob Tutor that we used to fly in the Air Cadets.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Surprised no one's made one yet, actually. It's a lovely.
Well, they've done the Viking and everything, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I guess you mean the Agile Interceptor in 172nd.
Yeah.
Oh, the extra one something SRA1 again. Yeah, Angel Interceptors. Well, that was launched off of essentially an aircraft carrier. Okay, it was floating in midair.
It was a sky carrier, wasn't it?
Cloud base. Yeah. That would be nice. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know the feeling, Andy. It's okay. It's okay. Some people are like that with tanks. I'm sorry, but they just are.
Welcome to my world, buddy.
Yeah.
If it's post 1918, I'm stuck.
Cyber Hobby Sea Vixen FAW1 in 172nd. Okay.
So no, I'm making a P204 at the minute.
Uh-huh.
Which is the French armoured car built in the 30s that was used by the Wehrmacht during the war.
Okay.
And it can be driven from either end.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's the one you're doing the whole interior for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
ICM.
Very nice.
Saunders Row again. F-16.
F-16, yeah. That would be cool.
I think at the minute as well, that means Nick is 3 up.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he was level last time, wasn't he?
You know who will know for certain? And that's Julian.
Yes. Julian, can we have scores on the doors, please, mate?
As it stands.
Yes. Currently.
After 3 clues.
Yes. And a few beers.
SRA one. Extra kit one. Submarine Swift.
I thought that said Suzuki Swift.
Yeah.
Now that would be it.
Swift was essentially just the development of the Attacker, which they did fly. So, Micromere AW52. Well, that would have been bizarre. That's a flying wing project they made. There's a Micromere. Do you see they're doing this Italian Caproni B torpedo boat soon? It's like a big wing but very stubby, and 2 massive engines and 2 propellers on 2 torpedoes underneath and floats.
Wow.
It is bonkers, and I love it. I just love it.
That does sound cool, to be fair.
Totally bonkers. Like, it's really sort of like I don't know how to describe it. It's like the wings have been sawn off for transit and they haven't bothered putting them back on again. It's just a wing cross section, but as wide as it is long, basically. So it's like almost a square set thing. And these 2 big old engines on, and 2 torpedoes, and these massive floats. So I think they're just supposed to skim over the surface really fast. It looks totally crazy, and I definitely will get one. SRA-1 from Planet Models again. Very popular plane, SRA-1.
I missed a couple of clues.
Ooh.
I'm not sure I did, because we've had clue 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, as far as I know, we have.
So unless Nick's put any more in already.
No, that was that one at 9:30.
Well, that's all the ones I can see.
Yeah.
Nick will be rubbing his hands together now.
Oh, I just came across one that says the B model has been identified.
Ooh.
936. Oh my God. And he's not going to tell us which it is.
Well, we haven't got to 936 yet.
Yeah.
Ooh. Short Brothers plane.
Well, that's what I thought. As soon as they said Shorty and not England, because Short Brothers is based in Belfast. F4 Buzzard.
Oh, Martin Baker.
MB,
Which aircraft did they first use a Martin Baker in?
the ejection seats, Martin Baker ejection seats.
That's the first 2 Martin Bakers.
I know the Attacker had them, but I don't know if something else had them before that. It may well have done. One of the late prop power, turboprop ones, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so these are the ones at 2136, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Italeri Short Sterling 172.
Okay, not going to be that.
Thanks. Oh no, he said at 136 the B model has been identified. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Sea Venom. Oh, sure. Tucano from John. Avro Canuck. Yeah, that would be interesting. CF-100. That's an odd-looking plane, but a nice-looking plane.
Hmm.
Yep. This short Sky Van again.
Oh.
It's tricky because we don't know which of the 2 has been right.
It could be a model of the Martin Baker.
Of the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be interesting. Actually, that would be a cool kit. Like a 1/16 or something. Yeah. Martin Baker ejection seat. That would be properly cool. They are the business, the absolute business. Ordained the Micromere Armstrong with the 52 again. Oh, Skyvan and a Meteor. SB5 Pro Resin 172nd. Again, Saunders Row SRA1. Skyvan again. Very nice. Oh, the Mariner in 118th scale. Yeah, the Mariner was a bit of a beast. Oh, a Canuck and an Arrow. That would be nice. Oh, the A model Osprey 3/4 float plane. They had Ospreys, not as float planes, but they had Ospreys with wheels.
We don't know yet, Rob.
Yeah, we don't know, mate. And you know what? We know nothing. We know nothing. I don't know if it's the bigger one or the smaller one. Even I know nothing.
This way, you're going to find out he's wrapped them individually, and you could have held them both separate.
Yeah, I did actually check. I have to admit, I did try sliding my finger into any of these little. This is going to sound really odd. I tried to ascertain whether these were packaged separately within another outer package, but I don't think they are because I can't find a gap anywhere between the two kits.
Yeah.
I think I got away with that. I'm not saying about trying to fit my finger into crevices. 144 scale TSR2. Don't know if they made a 144 scale TSR2.
I'm amazed they still fly the grobs because I left cadets 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me feel old.
Well, a good plane, mate, you know.
Oh, yeah, they're lovely to fly in.
I was flying in Chipmunks in like 1978.
Yeah.
And I know that to you, that means what? Just after the war then? But they'd been around for like quite a long time by that point, almost 30 years.
That was 10 years before I was born.
Yes, all right. Thank you very much.
Love you, really.
I know you do. You send me nice beer. I can't be angry. Avro Canada CF100 Mark V in Hobbycraft.
I'm glad the card turned out all right.
Yeah. Micromere AW52. Okay, again. Meteor F8 172 from Aero Club. Oh, here we go. Shorts PD13 1952C carrier based attack bomber Unicraft models. Probably, I guess that's 172nd. Hello, Guido. How you doing?
Rob, we need scale as well, mate.
8mm Hobby Boss Panhard ERL. Okay. Yeah, if it's one of those Unicraft ones, that'll be a resin thing like that Tank Buster. And I'm definitely making another one of something like another odd resin kit. I'm definitely going to do. QNM on a short SC1 in 172nd. Gloucester Meteor. I guess with this thing about Martin Baker, of course, but Martin Baker used a Gloucester Meteor to test their ejection seats with.
But he did say B has been identified.
But we don't know which is which.
Well, he said clue B because he's been doing clue A.
Oh, true. Yes. You're right.
So
yes.
The MB one has been identified.
So it's the brother Shorty. It's the Shorty one, made in Great Britain but not England.
Yes.
And that one. Oh no!
That's the one with the cows and white in it as well.
Oh God, that's even worse. Where is my brother Shorty? Oh my goodness!
Oh, could it be like a sister aircraft to the Short Sunderland or something like that?
Could be, I suppose. I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
Yes, you know, like they do with ships, they have similar aircraft.
Yeah.
They're just adaptations.
A minute ago.
Oh.
A model has been identified, it says.
Oh, well.
Oh,
God, we got well behind.
We're only a minute. It's only a minute ago. I know. I guess it gets a bit crazy.
We get a lot of them. We have 2 separate Christmas winners. There we go.
Wow.
So.
He said clue A4. I had 5 engines. Oh. Wow. Okay.
So we shall put you on the big screen. Put that one.
Okay. So let's find out what it is without cutting myself dramatically on air. Probably not the day to put a fresh scalpel blade in the scalpel, was it?
All right, buddy. See you later, John.
Yeah. Take care, dudes. Oh, and you're going to be on there for the bodybuilder again. Excellent. That's always good to watch. Take it easy, John. Okay, right. So the little one is from Planet Models, and it is the Shorts SC1 vertical takeoff trials aircraft made by Planet Models in 1/72nd scale.
I didn't even see that in the guesses. Unless it's a...
I saw SC1 now and again. I don't know if I can recall Planet Models, but Nick must have done because you know how strict he is. That is groovy. Is that? I think this is one at the Science Museum. They've got stacked up on a wall.
Oh, I think. Oh no, that's not. That's Pro Resin. I think it's up to Nick, but I think it might be Portland 182. He guessed that. So I don't know. It's up to Nick. It's not up to me.
And the other one,
Nick probably seen one before me.
The other kit, and I'm really happy about this actually, because I wanted to buy one of these. I never got round to buying one of these. Is indeed the Saunders Roe, SRA1 Flying Boat Jet Fighter.
Wow.
In 1/72nd scale from Extra Kit.
That is cool.
The thing that very nearly killed Winkle Brown when he was doing a fast taxi, hit a log and it flipped over.
Ooh.
And he only just escaped with his life.
There you go, Chris P. and Rob Swanson.
Congratulations. Guys, you know the form. What you need to do is email me stuff@GarySEvans.com. I will then pass on your emails to Nick, your addresses. He will get in touch with you and he'll have a chat about what you like to do in modeling or what you want to try in modeling or whatever you fancy. And he will send you something along those lines. And that's always going to be interesting. I promise you, what he sends you will be interesting.
Absolutely.
So one thing about this Extra Kit thing, by the way, is the back of the box has like a water pattern. And in the kit, in the inside of the whole part of the kit, it's got the water line embedded into it. So you can cut it down to a waterline model and display it on the back of the box, which is a water thing. Nice. Clever. Yeah. I'm tempted to do it actually sitting on resin, little resin waves. Maybe anchored next, or attached to a buoy, marker buoy or something. Yeah. But yeah, that's
people crapping on it or something.
yeah. A few spot marks for seagulls. But so it's obviously it's a what they never entered service. So I'm guessing this is imagining it might have made it to the Korean War because that looks a bit like a MiG-15 it would have allegedly shot down. Apparently a very lovely plane to fly. Slightly underpowered, but apparently good. Dude, that is so nice of you, man. Thank you. That is a really nice thing. Well done, you.
Ron's name wrong. 2 seconds. Do apologise, Ron.
Dude, that is very, very generous of you. Thank you. Very thoughtful. You see, that's what I like about this. You know, between the two of us, we've got a lot of really decent people who subscribe and follow and all that. So, that's why we get all misty-eyed about it and talk about community and things like that. But there's a lot of very generous people. People donating to Models Heroes, people donating to your fundraiser.
Speaking of which, over the live stream, we've had another £75 of donations. So thank you very much.
Well done. Whoever you are, thank you so much. Really. Oh, I'm so delighted. So delighted.
Which now puts us up to £1,359.
Wow.
So thank you very much, everyone.
Dude, that's amazing. That is amazing.
It will be running till Thursday, so if anyone wants to put a few pennies in, it'll still be open till then.
Excellent. Anything counts. Anything counts. you change from buying something, round it up to a nearest quid, pop it over, anything like that. It all adds up. It's amazing how much it all adds up, and it does such amazing work. And as we've said before, it actually genuinely saves lives. That's the thing. It's not just make people feel better. It actually genuinely saves lives. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Wow. And you made it through a whole stream without a power cut.
Yeah. And without crying about Models for Heroes. I mean, it's it's just a win-win situation.
Yeah, that beer's done you some good, mate.
Yeah. Well, this is all good.
Oh, don't be dropping bits now. You've only just got the bloody thing.
No, it's hey, the Shorts SC1 is a resin kit. Yay. It's a resin kit of something strange. Oh, Nick, you are a gem.
I didn't even realise.
There's bits of white metal and there's bits of vacuum formed canopy. And there's vac form. And there's photo etch. All the things I've grown to love.
I didn't even realise they did resin aircraft planes until I saw them on here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's the way to do. You know,
resin
short
aircraft
run
kits, not resin aircraft planes.
Yeah.
Although that technically does make sense because you can have aircraft that are helicopters.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a great way to do short run stuff because you've just got a mold, bit of molds and the resins and stuff. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Oh, dead chuffed for that. Thanks, Nick. Another great things. Well done, you. Thank you so very much. Wow. Yes, tricky. I mean, he's getting the hang of being really quite difficult about it. So, did we get an official score? Do you reckon?
Yeah. Can we have a score, Julian? Because you didn't do one.
If you're around, mate, can we have an official scores on the doors? Because I think he might have nipped that one.
I think he did, to be honest. Because I think he was 1 or 2 ahead last time.
Yeah. DJ, absolutely. Couldn't say it better myself, mate. You're absolutely right.
I can't behave myself on other people's streams.
Yeah. In which case, why?
Yes.
Love you to bits, DJ. You know that. You're a good lad.
He is. Did you see what he got off Nick?
No. What did you get?
He got Harrier kit.
Oh, nice. Which one?
I think it was a 148th Airfix Harrier. I think.
Nice. Oh, he's going for a lot of fun.
Could have been a Revel one. I'm not sure.
Excellent. I'd enjoy it. It's a good size. That's a good size kit to make. That's really good. Excellent.
And he sent Tiff a surprise kit as well.
Oh, that's very generous.
He sent her the 135 World War One US ambulance.
Oh, really?
Like the one I did.
The Model T one or whatever it was. Is that the ICM one?
I think. I'm not sure if it's the ICM kit, but it's the same vehicle.
Right. Nice. Wow. Do you know what? There's some good people around. Some very, very good people around.
That means you're a member, mate.
Yeah. And I think the colour of the star denotes how long you've been a member.
Yeah. How many months?
Yeah. Yes, Joe. It's a great time as usual. And thanks especially to all of the people who donated memberships today. That's so kind of you.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Yep, you too, Rob. You have a great time. Don't forget, we've still got one Monday Matters at least, haven't we? 17th.
Yes, next week.
We have. Next week, 23rd. We've still got one Monday Matters. So do remember to come back for that.
Oh, Christmas Eve, Gary.
Yes.
Malcolm wanted to say thank you to everyone who's donated to the fundraiser.
Yep.
So me and him will be doing a live stream on Christmas Eve at 7:30 till 9:30 at night,
Okay.
where it'll just be me and him, and just all the subscribers can all come up, taking turns coming up on the panel to do some modelling with him.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
So if people
There's
want to come
a
up,
lot of people who are either on their own at Christmas, which is tragic, but
Yeah.
you know, community join in, that's fantastic, or want to escape the madness of Christmas Eve
yes,
and need a bit of a break for their mental health and mental stability. And we joke about it, but it's a very, very, very real thing for a lot of people. So
Yeah.
what a great idea, just to chill out with some model making for a couple of hours on Christmas Eve.
and people can come up, and if there's more than 5 people, 4 people, whatever, then obviously people have to come in and out and switch over.
Yeah.
But they can come up and do a bit of modelling with Malcolm.
Brilliant. And chat with them at the same time, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Because he's a good lad, Malcolm. He's a funny lad, actually. I like him a lot. He's
It's
very dry humour.
It's going to be funnier because we're both going to be wearing Christmas tops and drinking.
Even better.
Yes.
You should be selling tickets, my dear boy. Absolutely wonderful. Get either you or Malcolm send me a link for that so I can put it in on Monday.
Yes.
And highlight it and put it in the chat so people can look at that as well. And we get more people, hopefully, will be popping in.
Yeah,
that'd be superb. That'd be really fun.
There you go. That's what Nick sent of Tiff and
Sonic. Oh, the FA2. I've got one of those actually. Yeah. Excellent. What a nice lad.
They were made up. And do you know what? He didn't just send the kit. He sent some basic tools and different paints that are needed for the kit.
Nice. Wow.
They were made up.
Absolutely. Well, that's brilliant. That's so good. So generous of him. He's a good lad. Hey. Well, tonight, Ian, it could be one of several people who gifted you a membership. But I say, check out on the channel on Saturday. You should get a notification actually from YouTube to say there's a new members video for you, or new video here, and it's just for you. So look out for Saturday.
And on the topic of people being on their own on Christmas, Tiff is on Dark Side Scale Modelling. She'll be doing Christmas morning. She'll be a live stream specifically for that reason. Oh,
excellent, Tiff. That's superb. Absolutely superb. Again, Tiff, drop me if you can get a link for it ahead of time. Drop me a link and I'll put that on Monday as well.
Yeah,
because it's things like my mother-in-law is not well at the moment. She's in hospital and all that. So Maria will probably go off to see her mum in the morning and spend 2 or 3 hours. I'll be just sort of kicking my heels, thinking, well, can we get on with Christmas yet? So it's not just people who are alone all the day. It could just be a few hours, and they just think, oh, do you know what? I just want some company of like-minded people.
And do you know what? She'd probably be made up if you went on there with her.
Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what time Maria's out. And if she's out, I'll promise you I'll get on there.
There you go. She cried when she realised what Nick had sent her.
Oh, mate. Yeah. He's a good lad. He's a properly good lad.
The Revel Model T is the reboxed ICM.
There you go. So you did make the ICM, basically.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I built the ICM kit. It's really good.
I think I've got one here. Actually, it comes with like crew or something. It's an ambulance crew or something.
I have to get the crew separate, but you want to build it. It's a really lovely kit to build.
Yeah. Excellent. There you go, Martin. Perfect.
We were talking about Tiff doing a live. She's going to do a live stream on Christmas morning for anyone who's on their own on Christmas.
Brilliant.
And me and Malcolm Childs will be doing a live stream on Christmas Eve as well, from 7:30 until 9:30.
Superb.
There you go.
I'll do my best, Tiff. I really will. I'm sure Maria will be off to seeing her mum early doors, and so I'll pop along. Be really good.
There you go.
Oh, mate, so sorry to hear that.
He's had a pretty rough time of it, Martin.
Yeah. Well, we're all here for you, mate. You know that.
Yeah. If we've got one more Monday, that means we've got another panel. viewers panel to do.
Yes, we have.
Next
we have.
week. I've got another. Oh, cripes. I've got my members only live tomorrow as well.
Oh, wow.
My first one.
Wow, so, busy old lad like you. Listen to you. My members only live stream. Yay.
Well, I've got members only tomorrow, 3 veterans Thursday, Creative Friday on Friday, viewers panel on Monday, Christmas Eve. I've got the live with the budget model in the morning, and then the live with Malcolm in the evening. And then Kay's made me promise to take 2 days off, so I'm having Christmas Day and Boxing Day off. Back on the Friday. So between now and Christmas Day, I've got 6 live streams to do.
Moderator Mikey, like a rash on the face of YouTube, and a good thing too.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right, 6 minutes past 10, my friend.
It is.
I think it's time for nipping off. I was going to say to go to sleep, but I'm feeling another beer coming on, so maybe I'll nip down and do something. Thank you all so very, very much for joining in tonight. It's been a hoot as always. Do remember to come back for Monday Matters, but whatever, if I don't have a chance to before that, please do have a great Christmas, New Year, Christmas, whatever, however you celebrate the festive season. Have a great one. Stay safe, stay calm, keep your head in the right place, and enjoy your model making. Mikey, thank you again very much for another one. Oh, Andrew, yes, I'm not missing Monday Matters for anything, my friend. So there's got to be a damn good reason for me not to do Monday Matters, let me tell you. So yes, there will be another Monday Matters on the 30th. But anyway, Mikey, thanks as always, my friend, for
You're welcome.
Looking after me, and also for the beer. Yeah. And enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Thanks for joining me. Oh, and thanks to everyone who donated memberships. Really generous of you. Thank you so very, very much. Okay, then. We'll see you very soon.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.
Yeah. Let's talk to everyone else, Mikey. Come on. Yeah. What I have to put up with. Thanks a lot, dudes. You take care now.
Bye.
Bye.